Yeah, hey guys, how's it going? This is Noor, and in today's video, we're going to be doing some writing task one. And in this example, as you can see, we have line graph and how to do it. So before, of course, if I were you, I would be spending like some time to actually plan out, to actually understand what is going on here. And if you look at it, we have the number of tourists visiting particular Caribbean island between 2010 and 2017. So it just and when we look at x-axis, we have years, so it's a 7-year period, and on the y-axis we have millions of visitors. So the number is 1 means 1 million people visited Caribbean island. So one of the easy steps to do, we can write down the structure. So you will have an introduction, and the most important paragraph for writing task one is overview. You have detail paragraph number 1 and detail paragraph number 2. So from this case, what can we do? I think we should add detail paragraph number 3. So the easiest way here, we have 3 lines, and I think it's really a good idea to actually to dedicate each line for each paragraph. So detail 1 would be about visitors staying on cruise ships. The second one would be about visitors staying on island. And the third one would be the total number of visitors. Introduction, it's simple. We just need to paraphrase the question. And in this case, you can say the line graph or the chart line graph. You can say depicts, demonstrates, illustrates, shows. We have shows already here, so I can pick like one. Yeah, demonstrates, for example. Demonstrates, and there is a one thing. This word. This is actually a hack. You can use the word how. Yeah. So in this case, we have how many people. Yeah. How many people made a visit or maybe went. Yeah. For a holiday, for example. The line graph demonstrates how many people went for a holiday to a specific Caribbean island over a 7-year period. So we check how many words we have written so far. So we have written about 20 words. And overview. What does overview do? It basically describes the chart. We need to describe the chart without using any details. So basically give the big picture, yeah, what's going on. So here we can start with some phrases like overall, as can be seen. The trend, yeah, the trend was upwards. So that would be like really nice thing to say, straightforward, yeah. The popularity of the island, yeah, increased dramatically, where dramatically both for those who preferred cruise ships or stay on island. And also we can talk about this cross method here. I think that's the thing that is happening, that's the most important thing that is happening here. It's this thing here, yeah? Because if you don't mention it, I think we will lose some marks actually. So I think it's a wise idea to actually mention it. So I would say Although um, um, was it staying on island? Yeah, island itself was preferred was preferred more among tourists for the majority of the time, or for the majority of period. Um, Cruise ships uh, figure, yeah, uh, overtook overtook it, uh, or no, like had overtaken it, yeah, had overtaken it by the end of the period. So that's our overview, and I think we talked about like the more like really important stuff here. And now I have to basically take a microscope and talk about the visitors staying on cruise ships. So if you check here, this is the. I think it would be better, much better, if we talk about visitors staying on island first, as it would make more sense. Actually, you will see it later. So as regards to those who preferred island, um, it started at uh, uh, there were about 0.75 million people, yeah, in 2010, and this figure increased, and this figure doubled, yeah, or had doubled. We can use past perfect here by 2013. Uh, it stayed the same for the whole period, despite a dip. Uh, so I forgot to like put the number here. 1.5 million. It stayed the same for the whole period despite a dip in 2016. So that's it. I think we talked about visitors staying on an island. And now I can write about visitors staying on cruise ships. Yeah. So we can see there's a fluctuation the first 4 years. So I can talk about that. So I can say, looking at the number of people who stayed, who chose cruise ships, um, looking at the number of people who, or the, I think we don't really need looking at the number of people. Like, we just say the number of people who chose cruise ships fluctuated between 0.25 mil and 0.5 mil. Yeah, mil from 2010 and 2013. Yeah, to 2013. Then what happened then? It then uh, the figure increased, or we have the word increased, yeah. Um, I think so, yeah. So we can use another word. So then the figure climbed um, significantly, right? Significantly, reaching uh, 2 million, reaching, not overtaking, yeah, we need to mention that overtaking the number of visitors who stayed on island. We can change this later, actually. We can paraphrase later. Overtaking the number of visitors who stayed on island uh, in the in the middle of 2015. Yeah, you can see that the number quadrupled. Or no, we don't. I don't think we can write overtaking the number of visitors who stayed on island in the middle and reaching of all-time high all-time high uh, and reaching all-time high of 2 million. Yeah, and then I write about total and what's happening. So the figure increases, like, and we can discuss, like, we can just say it increased. Like, I think one sentence would be enough here. So I can say in total, um, the okay, the many people, not many people, in total, the number of people going to uh, island, going to the island tripled, almost, not almost, like tripled, reaching 3.5 million in 2017. So, and then you can delete all these things. Um, and now we have this writing task 1 ready. So we have written about 165 words. So the most important thing, guys, is to write simply. You don't have to overcomplicate your work, and of course, like, I need to work on this writing task 1. Like, I need to re-edit it again and again until I get like good bandwidth for this. But that's the video basically. So thank you for watching, and yeah, see you.